Okay, we're going to practice landmarking key angles. So what I want you to do with your angle estimator that you made in the previous video is I want you to estimate what you think 90 degrees looks like and move it around until you're absolutely sure. Where do you think that that's a square corner? Then you can take one of your homemade protractors, because they both have 90 on it, and you can lay it on top so that 0 matches up and it's in the center, and you can see how close you are. Boy, I estimated pretty good on that one, didn't I? Okay, so this is what I want you to be able to do. If I say to you, hey, can you show me using your angle estimator what a 45 degree looks like? Well, maybe you say, I think that's about 90. Halfway would be about in between there. I'm going to estimate 45 to be about that. Then we can take our angle estimator, or our protractor, line up the centers right here, right through both circles, line up 0, and let's see how close you are. Well, I wasn't dead on, but I'm off by a couple of degrees, and I would be perfectly happy if that was the case with you too. So there's 45. Maybe I make a correction, and now I take it away and I look at it and go, okay, that's what a 45 should look like. Another example I could do is I could pick any of these numbers and say, show me what you think even 150 might look like. You go, well, halfway around perfectly is 180. 150, no, a little bit less. Maybe something like this. There's 150 degrees, somewhere between 90 and 180. And then you can put your homemade protractor on it and you can see how close you are. You know, I was off a little bit. That one was worse, I think, than my other one. So maybe I adjust it a little bit, make sure it's centered again, and I go, okay, there's 150. Right? The key ones that I want you to know are 0, of course, just means there isn't an angle at all. You have to know 45. You should know 30 and 60 and 90 for sure. You should know 180. And you should know 270. Those are the big ones to know. Okay? Now some of these are easy, right? Like 90 and 180 and 270 are kind of like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, aren't they? 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, things that you already know, right? A 30-degree angle is kind of like 1 o'clock. A 60 degree is like 2 o'clock. A 45 is between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, so that's about 1:30 on your clock. Okay, so sometimes if you connect these numbers to things you know, like the locations of numbers on a clock, it'll help you remember it easier. There you go. Take a picture of the angle estimator you've made and your homemade protractors, maybe just like this, lay them like this. Take a picture and post it to Google Classroom for me. I'd love to see what you made.